Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 51 in Candy Crush Saga's special event, the Winter Festival. We've got 23 moves to pop 5 popcorn and collect 67 of the frosting, but we've got barriers in the way. First of all, the popcorn themselves are barriers. Now, you might not have popcorn. You might have a black square with little pink swirls. That's called the licorice shell. It operates the very same way the popcorn does. It's just the popcorn got a huge makeup job done and now looks like that. It doesn't have popcorn anymore, but it does play the very same way. But I've got waffles and candy curls and licorice locks and licorice twirls and dark chocolate. I've got a lot. And it's going to be tough just to get to the popcorn. I've got 5 of them. At least these 5 are up at the top. If I can get them cleared, they will give me a color bomb. I want to bust through things. I guess I'm going to go with this stripe, even though I'm not thrilled yet because I'm not getting through stuff. But the good news is I don't see any dispensers, so I think once I do get through things like the waffles, that will be it for the waffles. They'll be done. Yikes. This is looking rough. Oh, good. Reshuffle. Oh, look at that. Now, looks wonderful. I've got a color bomb matched with a special, but I don't have much to match it with. I would rather just take out a color that would concentrate things down and give me a better deal. So I'm not going to take that. I don't mind if things blow up and I lose this opportunity. It's not much of an opportunity to begin with. I would rather create some good chaos in here. So let's see, what should I do? Now I might just take out a color. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm just going to see if I can get that together with another special. But I'm not going to wait too long because I really need to make progress here. Actually, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out all blue. Some of it's resting on these curls, and then that should give me, hopefully, more color bombs and other specials. So, because we concentrate the colors down, that's what happens. I mean, it's easier if you've got only 4 colors on the board than 5, right? Because you're more likely to make the matches when you have a higher concentration of color. So, yeah, let's keep doing things like this. We're not always going to get more color bombs, but we should get more opportunities for specials and things like that. And that'll help us open up these areas we really need to get to. Oh man, do we need to get to these? So even making these wraps and these color bombs, I only have 4 moves left. Now things tend to go quickly once I get down this far. But I don't know if they're going to go quickly enough. I wasn't able to match that up with a special. Let's go ahead and take out purple, concentrate things down, and see if we can get more of these specials. Just not enough. Yeah, we barely touched the frosting, and I felt like I did fairly well on that one, and still, look at how far away I am. So even though it's not listed as a hard level, if we don't get a really good head start up here, I think, once we get going, then everything is going to move quickly, and we're going to have a lot of cascading that will be able to help us. But until we can get things opened up a bit, we're going to get stuck on these high amounts of things left over. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board, and try to clear things out even more quickly if I can, so I can get more activity going. Alright, let's punch through. Now we know that taking out a color with a color bomb is a quick way of getting a lot of ground covered, but we can also try to take out the colors that aren't very prevalent as they exist here just by matching them manually. Blue would be my favorite color, but to remove because there are only 4 of them. I can't reach blue, and I already did start by taking out some purple. So if I keep taking out the purple, I will get other colors together. Look, I can even make a special out of that blue that wasn't very helpful. So there we go. Got rid of the blue, got rid of a lot of purple, and that gives me a wrapped with the green. So a lot of times people will say, well, you got so lucky. If I had all those color bombs, I could do it too. Now, remember that sometimes it is just pure luck that is, getting me there. But usually it's a combination of things. And sometimes the reason I'm getting color bombs is I'm setting up the board for those color bombs and other specials. So there are tricks you can do to try to enhance the amount of luck you're getting. Oh, I want to get through there. I don't have any good moves, so I'm just trying to wait until I get some good ones. Wrapped is superb on a board like this because it cuts through so many layers so quickly. So this is that luck that I was hoping for. But remember, I helped to set it up myself, right? And then what I need to do is try to capitalize on that luck by making the very best choices possible for myself. So I'm going to try to get a color bomb combo here. I think that would work really well. A color bomb wrapped combo I think would work maybe even better, but I'm not in the position to do that. This is going to take out a layer of everything. So it's going to take out all of that licorice that's binding this frosting together. And even if I don't beat it this time, it gives me more hope that I'm closer to getting there. I have absolutely no good moves here. I could take this out, I could take this out, I could make a stripe. Wow. I'm going to go straight for taking out the frosting and trying to get some good cascading going here. But, yeah, I don't know that I capitalized on that luck. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I shouldn't have made a color bomb combo. Although, color bomb combo is just so magical on a board like this because it does so much for the board. So even though I couldn't follow this up with an extraordinary, oh wait, maybe I'll get that cascading I was looking for. Maybe not enough though. Even though I couldn't follow it up with extraordinary luck, I think that this does show I'm getting closer, so I'm on the right path. I've got the right strategy. Reduce the colors you have up here, break through as much as possible, and then eventually you're going to get some amazing cascading that's going to help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to come back without sound because I've explained the strategy, and now it's going to be that strategy with that combination of luck, and I'm going to have to be patient and wait for that luck. And then I'll come back with the microphone when there's something really important like a win to discuss with you, or if I find a pitfall or a strategy that works really well. Remember, if you've got the opportunity to make a color bomb wrapped candy or even a wrapped candy, those are going to be magical on this board. Be right back. Okay, so this looks like the lucky one for me. I was going to be able to get this open. I don't have a lot of purple down here, but I do on this side of the board, so I'm not even going to worry about this. This is going to be gotten by all of these exploding purple. It's even going to take out that color and concentrate things down further. So now I need to get all of that frosting, but it's possible now with cascading. So I'm going to work on making moves low to the ground to encourage that cascading, looking for opportunities to really shoot through here, taking out the chocolate, which becomes a barrier for me, and just having a fun time on this board, just making as much chaos now as I possibly can to reach these edges, which are oh so difficult to get to. Now it looks like I don't have to take out all of the frosting because there's more frosting on the board here than 8, but I still have to take out a significant clump of it, and I just don't know how to get that done, except I'm just going to blow things up. The more I blow things up, the more likely I am to have things blow up. Ah, stink. Still so close. And I have found with myself that this is one where there are so many possibilities because we have only 4 colors on the board. So that means that we rarely will get a reshuffle, and we'll almost always have at least 1 or more moves to make. So strategy is even more important on this board than we might realize. Instead of just looking for a move, which is what I tend to do, we have to really be looking for the best move possible. So you guys can evaluate how I messed up in that end game and see if there's something obviously better I could have done to improve my odds. But I do think that these failures, along the way are instructive and kind of get us closer to being able to beat things in the end. So I'm going to turn off the recording again and come back again when there's something significant to say. Be right back. Okay, so this is an amazing cascade that's really helping me out. I can't see how I'm not going to be able to beat this game this time, right? I mean, it feels like this is the one. I've got 6 moves still. I can make all sorts of color bombs and fun things, but I'm going to make this wrapped candy right here because I think that's going to contribute the most to getting me what I need quickly, quickly, quickly. And then here we go. Then I get to finish it off, and I have 4 moves left, even though I struggled. That was my 12th playthrough for recording purposes. Not nearly as much as I struggled on the last level that I played for this series, but still, it was a bit of a struggle. So, now I think I had mentioned something about staying on one side of the board or the other in the beginning if you can manage it. Of course, you always want to play the board. That's something that I do. It's like an ideal that I have that doesn't always work in reality, but let me explain why I do that. The reason is if I can just open one side of the board, I give myself a bigger space on that side of the board, and therefore it's easier to get specials created if I've got more space. If I'm going back and forth and keeping things equal among the board, I'm hitting layers of waffle, but I'm not actually clearing out a waffle. And when I take out a waffle entirely, that's one more space where a candy can be instead of a blocker, and it gives me a better opportunity. So that's it for me. If this was helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. Let's go ahead and grow this before we leave. I'm going to decorate that. Now I've just got these 3 left to do for this round. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.